Hi Sagittarius, this is your June monthly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this monthly reading. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love and an existing relationship or marriage. I'll then do the X spread. After that, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And at the end, we'll get you an advice for the whole month of June. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on new love in June. We have the 5 of Cups clarified by the 9 of Cups. We have the Knight of Pentacles clarified by the Magician. We have the Star in the potential outcome. We have Temperance with the Fool and the Ace of Wands. And we also have the 3 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. We also have Gemini, Aquarius, and Aries on the table. Very straightforward reading, Sagittarius. You already know this person. This person missed an opportunity with you at some point in the past, and they've been regretting it ever since. And guess what? they're gonna try again. They're gonna try again, but I think they know they've got their work cut out for them, so they need to come towards you correctly in a very serious way. Okay, and I think they're up for the challenge. I think they are up for it. And in the potential outcome, it's all you, right? It's gonna be up to you what you want to do. Do you want to give them another chance or not? That's going to be up to you. We'll get to that in just a second. But yeah, the first 5 cards we have on the table, the cards in the main spread on the left, it's all about them. Okay? It's all about them grieving. It's all about them realizing they messed up, they screwed up, right? And this is them realizing that you are everything they could have had. You know, you are everything they actually wished for. As a matter of fact, there is 2 cards in a tarot deck that could be interpreted as cards of wish come true, wish granted, and both of them are on the table. Right? The Star and the 9 of Cups, those are the 2 cards. Right? We started with the 5 of Cups. This card has always to do with the past. I don't think this is your ex, even though the Star could be a card of healing, Temperance could be a card of healing. But for most of you, they simply missed an opportunity with you. Perhaps you went on a couple of dates in the past and then they were like, they disappeared, or something else happened, they dropped the ball, right? And they've been regretting it ever since with the 5 of Cups, right? The 5 of Cups is clarified by the first wish granted card, the 9 of Cups. That's what it is. Wish come true, wish granted. It's a card of a personal satisfaction and fulfillment. So they finally realized that you were their wish come true. Okay, and the Star in the middle again is another wish come true card, and it's also an Aquarius you could be dealing with. But the actual move, the actual offer is the Knight of Pentacles clarified by the Magician. They will try really, really hard. Okay, the Magician could be either a Virgo or a Gemini you're dealing with, but the Magician is a card of manifestation, and most importantly, it's a card of taking action. All right, the Magician's got all the tools they need at their disposal, and they're using those tools. So expect all kinds of things coming your way, a barrage of things, right? The Knight of Pentacles that the Magician is clarifying could be an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But the thing about the Knight of Pentacles, they thought this through, all right? The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight out of all 4 knights, so they took their time because they knew that you wouldn't just give them a second chance. They knew that they had to think it through. They knew that they would have to come towards you correctly. And the Knight of Pentacles is not only the slowest knight out of all 4 knights, it's also the most serious, the most grounded knight. The Knight of Pentacles always talks about long-term and money. Okay. Yeah. So the rest of the spread, the remaining 4 cards, it's all you. All right. Temperance in the potential outcome, that is your major arcana card. That's you. You are in your own potential outcome, represented by your own major arcana card. The Fool could be an Aries you're dealing with, but the Fool could be a card of a second chance. The Fool could be you letting go of what happened in the past and you know, giving them a shot. All right. The Ace of Wands and the 3 of Wands. Definitely your energies. You see how the person in the 3 of Wands on the bottom of the deck is holding on to just one of those wands, right? That's exactly the one we see in the Ace of Wands right next to the deck. The Ace of Wands is your energy. It's a fire sign indicator. You're a fire sign. So if you want, it's definitely yours, Sagittarius. Alright, the Three of Wands, by the way, is my card of somebody who made up their mind, somebody who made a decision, and after that there's no turning back. So basically this is you with a verdict, with a final decision. If you want it, again, Sagittarius, it's yours. I think they're serious. I think they know they messed up. I think they know you're their wish come true. Right? And they will try really hard with the Knight of Pentacles and the Magician. Alright? Well, either way, however you decide, Sagittarius, either way, I'm really happy for you. Congratulations. Sagittarius, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have the World, the Sun, the Empress, and the Hierophant on the bottom of the deck. This is such a great spread. Really is. Okay? I did not even have to clarify anything. Well, I just didn't want to, I guess, jinx it. Every single card on the table is a major arcana card. Every single one of them. And they are amazing major arcana cards by themselves and especially together. But there's so many ways this can be interpreted. But I don't see any negative interpretations here, right? So let's talk about this real quick. The world is my happy end card. This is when one chapter of your life comes to an end and a new happy or happier chapter of your life is about to begin. The world could also be a card of travel. You could be traveling this month. The Sun is the happiest card in the deck. Plain and simple, it is the happiest card in the deck. There's also a kid riding a horse in the Sun card. Right? Some of you could be expecting a baby, or someone you know could be expecting a baby, right? But with the Sun card, we always feel loved, cherished, taken care of. We always feel on the top of the world, right? The Empress right next to the deck, it's a mother figure. Again, pregnancy could be somehow a part of it, right? The Empress is not only a mother figure, it's also a card of a wife or a significant other figure. Okay, and besides that, the Empress is simply abundance in its purest form. It's one of the most positive cards in the deck, right? So you have the happiest card sitting right next to one of the most positive cards in the deck. So nothing can go wrong here, right? The Hierophant on the bottom of the deck is a card of a commitment to marriage or something formal, something official, or educational. Alright, so you can always leave me a comment, let me know how this plays out for you, if it's not too personal or too private, but this is just awesome. You know, it's just amazing. You know, happiness, travel for some of you, pregnancy, you could be getting married in June, or someone you know could be getting married. You could be renewing your vows or something like that. It's just a great spread. Alright? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Sagittarius, in June. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the most recent X. We have the Eight of Wands, clarified by the Three of Cups. We have the Knight of Wands, clarified by the King of Wands. And we also have the Four of Cups and the Five of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You're probably dealing with a fellow fire sign, Aries, Leo, or not a Sagittarius. And the answer is going to be no. Okay. You can change it, right? There is no major arcana cards on the table, 0. But we end with the Four of Cups, and we also have the Five of Swords on the bottom of the deck. So this is the most likely outcome. This is you rejecting them. Most likely because even though they are a fire sign, they are still a player, right? You know, the King of Wands and the Knight of Wands, the Eight of Wands, yep, a fire sign indicator. But the thing about the Knights of Wands, it is a card of a player, especially with the Three of Cups also in the mix right there, the first card all the way to your left. They may invite you to go somewhere for the good old times sakes. All right, they will hit you up on they'll text you, or they will I don't know, DM you and say, hey, you want to go spend some time together over the weekend or something like that, and you're going to be like, no. Or if you are going to some kind of an event or a party or a gathering at some point in June, they may also be there, and they may offer you to get out of there, to, you know, they will start a conversation, and the conversation will go like, oh, hey, you want to get out of here? And the answer is going to be no. Whatever the case, you're sending them back to the past where they belong, right? With that Four of Cups and the Five of Swords on the bottom of the deck, even though they really want you, right? They really do. But thanks, but no thanks. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances. Sagittarius in June, we have the King of Pentacles, the King of Cups, the Six of Wands, and the Ace of Wands on the bottom of the deck. It feels like you are the leader of the pack. It's like you lead by example, or you are the one with an initiative. You are the one who rounds up the troops. All right? It's like they're definitely following you. Right, so we've got a couple of kings here, the King of Pentacles and the King of Cups. One of them could be an earth sign, the other one could be a water sign. But, you know, I don't think zodiac signs really matter. It's just two people, or perhaps even there could be even more people. What's important is that I believe the person in the Six of Wands right next to the deck, that would be you, right? And the Ace of Wands on the bottom of the deck definitely belongs to you, right? You see how the person riding the horse and the Six of Wands is holding up a wand, right? That's exactly the one we see in the Ace of Wands. And since you are a fire sign, and both of those two cards could be fire sign indicators, that's you. You're the one with an initiative. You're the one in the lead. Perhaps you could be starting a business. You could be, be in charge of a project. Something among those lines, right? It could be a side hustle for you to perhaps start something new and see if it goes, see if it grows. But you're definitely the leader, No surprises there, Sagittarius. All right, cool. Here's an advice or a word of wisdom for you, Sagittarius, for the whole month of June. We have the Five of Swords, clarified by the Nine of Wands. We also have the Six of Swords, the World. And we have the Hangman on the bottom of the deck. This is a very specific message, Sagittarius. For those of you who are struggling with letting something or someone go, I think it's time. Okay, I think it's time to let it go. Right? It could have been a breakup or a divorce. It could have been a friendship situation where you just went your separate ways. And if you've been hurting from this, it's time to let it go. I hope this message finds you, Sagittarius, right? The Hangman on the bottom of the deck. This is a card of stagnation, nothing happening. So you've been sitting in that energy for a while. And by that energy, I mean the first two cards, the Five of Swords, clarified by the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is a card of a wounded warrior. And the Five of Swords is what happened, right? Severing ties. Again, could have been friendship, could have been love situation, could have been business partnership, or what have you. But this has already occurred. This has already happened. And the Six of Swords with the World, yeah, this is the advice right there. The Six of Swords is a card of letting something or something go. It's a card of moving on, moving towards something better, right? And the World is my happy end card. This is when one chapter of your life comes to an end and a new happy or happier chapter of your life is about to begin. For some of you, the spread could be about you relocating. Right? It could be you relocating, moving on, moving forward, even though it's not going to be easy for you, but it's time to make the move. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Like I said, it's a very specific message. If this message is for you, you already know what I'm talking about. All right, so yeah, that's what I have for you, Sagittarius, for this reading for this month. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Sagittarius, have an amazing June.